If you've seen Kill Bill Part 2, you'll know that there's the Kung Fu master Pai Mei, who has a technique called the 5-point palm exploding heart technique.
And what, pray tell, is the 5-point palm exploding heart technique?
Quite simply, the deadliest blow in all of martial arts. He hits you with his fingertips at 5 different pressure points on your body, and then lets you walk away. But once you've taken 5 steps, your heart explodes inside your body, and you fall to the floor, dead.
Now, I do hypnosis primarily in an office setting, in a therapeutic setting as a hypnotherapist. I do like to do street hypnosis, however. Now, street hypnosis and hypnotherapy are 2 very different things. You don't have the controlled environment that you have in an office like this, where I will have the client sitting in a comfortable chair, or if I'm doing a remote session, they're in their home sitting in a comfortable chair, and we're doing it remotely. So I don't do a lot of the flashy instant inductions in my day-to-day. So when I'm working with a client in a hypnotherapy context, we're able to take our time. When doing street hypnosis, you have all sorts of stuff going on around you. You don't have control of the environment like you would in an office setting. It's very important that as a hypnotist, you're making sure that the subject, if you're doing street hypnosis, is safe, that they're not going to fall over, hit their head, get hurt somehow. Always keep the subject's safety in mind. And since hypnosis is belief, expectation, and engaging imagination, the idea of sleep can cause people, oh, okay, well, this is what happens, and then they go completely limp and fall down. If you're doing street hypnosis, you need to be there prepared to catch them and keep them from hurting themselves. Especially if there's a size differential, that can be a challenge. So when I go to do street hypnosis, again, working in a therapeutic environment, I don't do a lot of showy instant inductions on a regular basis. So that feels awkward to me. Typically, the best induction for you to do is the one that you're most comfortable with. But I wanted to do something that was a little showier and would also help me with the concern that I would have about if the subject is going to fall over or not. How can I ensure as much as possible that they are going to be standing straight up, perfectly safe, and that I don't have to worry about them falling over? And that's when I came up with the idea for the 5-point palm exploding hypnosis induction. So I came up with this in Las Vegas doing street hypnosis, and I'm going to show you how to do it today. So the premise behind the 5-point palm exploding hypnosis induction is very similar to what we talked about in Kill Bill, only they're not falling over dead. They're going to be standing up straight and going into hypnosis, into a nice deep trance where they will not be falling over. What I do is very similar to the hand take induction. I will take their hand and I'll bring it up and I'll have them focus on the hand. And as they're focused on a point on the hand, we are setting expectations and belief with the subject. So I'm telling them exactly what's going to happen as it's happening. I tell them I'm going to tap on their fingers, on their 5 fingers, the 5 points, and they're going to start to feel their hypnosis coming all the way up and all the way through. And with each tap, it's going to get stronger and stronger. And then we're going to take 5 steps, and with each step, they're going to feel their legs getting heavier and heavier, sticking to the ground as that hypnosis continues to increase and get more powerful, until that 5th step. Once they take that 5th step, they won't be able to lift their legs anymore. They will be planted into the ground, standing straight up just like a tree, as that hypnosis goes all the way up, all the way through, and then they'll just close their eyes and sleep, remaining standing, again, planted into the ground, just like a tree. So I'm giving them that suggestion. I'm setting that expectation right off the bat, so I don't have to worry as much about them falling over. Ecology first. Always put the subject's safety and well-being first beyond anything else. You always want to make sure that they aren't falling over. You're going to want to make sure that you have an unobstructed place to take those 5 steps, that you're going to have room for it, and that they aren't going to trip on anything. And you're going to want to have your arm there ready to catch them just in case, especially if you have a very talented subject that will go immediately into a deep trance. I've had this happen where they barely take 3 steps and they are frozen. They are there. So that can happen too. But always be prepared to keep the subject safe. Even once you have them planted and it's down, again, this is just basic stuff. Always make sure that they are safe. But once you're there, you don't have to worry as much about it. You can take a breath and relax, and then just do some hypnosis. As I do that, I take their hand and I go 1. You'll start to feel that hypnosis, maybe small at first, but emerging somewhere in your body, starting to come all the way up, all the way through. 2, you're feeling that hypnosis more and more. Again, I'm having their hand just above, just like I'm doing a hand take induction, only instead of it coming forward, I'm just holding it there and I'm just tapping on each point of their finger, giving them the pattern, whatever you want to say, just making sure that you're saying hypnosis, 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 and giving them the suggestion that that hypnosis is coming up, it's getting stronger, and here's what's going to happen. You can feel it going all the way through your body until that hypnosis is just there. And as you take that first step, you're going to feel that hypnosis come all the way up, moving all the way through. Just begin to relax your muscles as your legs get heavier and heavier, and it becomes harder and harder to lift your feet. Guide them again to take that second step, and keep suggesting that their legs are getting heavier. It's getting harder and harder to lift their feet as they're planting firmly into the ground, as they're sticking to the ground. They're sticking to the ground like they're sticking in glue. They're planting into the ground like a tree, standing straight up like a tree. 3, you keep repeating this. You keep increasing that hypnosis, and they can feel that hypnosis increasing as their eyes are getting heavier and heavier, and their legs are getting heavier and heavier and harder to lift. 4, those legs are so heavy, so hard to lift now that they're just standing there as if they're just made of cement, planted into the ground like a tree, stuck in glue, very hard to lift those legs. 5, taking that last step and feeling those feet stick to the ground, feeling those legs just become stiff as you stand there planted into the ground like a tree, and go ahead and try to lift those legs and find that they're stuck. Try to take one more step, find that you cannot, find that it's stuck. You want them to really try to take that 6th step, and you're gonna notice that their foot is sticking to the ground, and that's when you just tell them and just close your eyes and sleep. Their eyes will close. You've also been giving them the suggestions that their eyes are getting heavier as their hypnosis is increasing with every step that they take, and then they will drop right down. You'll have them standing there completely hypnotized, planted right on the ground. And it's a fun induction to do. I like it because, like I said, I don't do too many showy inductions. that often, but this is an easy one. It's got a little bit of a wow factor as people start to feel their legs getting heavier and heavier. That expectation is increasing and the belief is increasing, so the hypnosis is increasing all at the same time as they're feeling it get heavier and heavier. That is the 5-point palm exploding hypnosis induction. Perfectly safe, unlike the 5-point palm exploding heart technique. Here's some footage from when I was doing it street hypnosis in Las Vegas on Fremont Street. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Have you tried this induction? If you go out and try it with your friends, let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell button for more about hypnosis. Take care.
Hey, think about 10, huh? We really hard business. You was running on the field. You ain't got it. You can tell me what you in. When I smash up, I get a jump inside the bins. You want to talk about 10, I can make it in the bins. You see that 30 in the field. You put that 30 on you. That 30 with that 30 that's on that. You ain't even further. Bad bitch, you want to put the other shit like that. I'm a stand. Got my money on, huh? Down here, huh? You don't tell me like somebody, I got motherfucking when you choking. And if I see the man on stuff, for the love, I don't give a fuck. Then I give it up. Then I ain't give it up. Then son, then he really up, huh? But die right now, huh? You ain't never seen that, huh? Love on top of love, I ain't feeling now, huh? Couldn't get no love from a nigga. Motion good, baby, you don't rock with me. Nigga stash when he missing. Songs that he tripping, nigga talking about the what I have and what I got. But scared that it's off with a people. Fashion nigga didn't get it. Huh? I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to. Yeah, nigga, I run around up the gifts. It's for my city.
Yo, that's what's up. Come talk to the right Snoop Dogg if you want to request this song. Come party tonight with us. Somebody get my Somebody take my No, this is not it. This is unacceptable. Somebody take it. No, somebody take up my We ain't doing that. Yo, it's the right Snoop Dogg. Yeah, you better fucking check it. Yo, we get smooth on the record. I got the other stuff when I bust back connected. Yeah, she's on the flow, taking over my bucket for sure. Got the real shit, and you know, better check when I get connect. The man respect never. I got the real shit connected on the streets forever to flow. Got the real shit connected now, we ain't motherfucking. Open the door, it's the Eagle Triple, the Snoop Shizzle. I got the stuff when I be popping. God dizzle. Better fucking check it when I'm checking the flow. You better do a sprint on the ground like you know. Better fucking check these high bars. I better pass it to my homie because he's gonna spin it more. Mom, no more. They not like us.